Hello, everybody. This is King 5 Meteorologist Leah Pezzetti, and we are going to take a moment to extend your forecast, take a deeper dive into what's going on because we have active weather heading our way. In fact, we are going into first alert weather mode for Sunday. As of right now, it is Saturday evening, just after 6 p.m., and it's been pretty mild today. In fact, we even saw the sun coming out at points in the day today, but tomorrow it's a much different story. So we are going first alert pretty much all day long tomorrow because of the next system that's moving in. It's an atmospheric river, and it's going to bring it with it not only rain, but warm rain, blustery wind. We're going to pick our snow levels up, and those rising snow levels are also going to lead to rising rivers as well because of snow melt and excessive rainfall. Pretty much everybody in Western Washington is going to be on alert for different things depending on where you are. So for some places, it's just that rain and just that wind, but of course we have some areas that have those rising rivers. We're keeping an eye mostly in Snohomish and King counties. I will say, though, that for most of our rivers that are going to be on the rise, even at their highest point, they're going to be a step below that minor flood stage. So yes, they are rising. We're going to keep an eye on them, but at this point, we're not expecting any dangerous flooding to occur in the next couple of days. But that being said, it is going to be pretty active weather on Sunday. Here are a couple looks at the passes as of Saturday evening. Snoqualmie and Stevens, we're dry right now. We don't have a lot of moisture out there, especially over our Cascades. So pass travel, if you need to do it, I would do it now because we are going to see changes moving in tonight, and it is going to be a much different picture tomorrow during our day. Not necessarily because of snow, but rain as well. So let's time that out in just a moment. But a winter weather advisory has been issued. It's going to start tonight at 11 p.m. and continue through tomorrow at 11 a.m. So just that 12-hour window is our best shot at additional snow. For most of these areas, especially the farther north you go, we're looking at between 5 to 6 inches, but 6 to 8 inches of snow are also possible. This is going to be north of Stevens Pass. So technically Snoqualmie Pass is not included in this advisory. It's Stevens and northward, so pretty much just our North Cascades. However, Snoqualmie Pass and I-90 do still have some snow heading our way, a couple of inches, looking like 3 to 4 inches of snow for our overnight hours Saturday night into early Sunday morning. So the rain right now for the most part is just over the northern Olympic Peninsula as of Saturday evening, but we're pretty much dry around Puget Sound with the exception of some light showers that have started to pop up down to the south. We're going to continue to see that rain easing in tonight, and that is going to continue into Sunday. This is an atmospheric river, so this is that wide perspective here, and you can see that it's just that moisture-driven storm. It is fueled by the ocean. It's picking up that water, and it is dumping it over the Pacific Northwest. This is Sunday, and then as we progress into Monday, that trend is going to continue. It's really not until Tuesday that we're going to see a break, a very brief break, but yes, a break, and with that also is going to come warmer temperatures as well. So we're going to stay in first alert weather status for tomorrow, for Sunday. We may extend that into Monday, but for now, the highest impact day does look like Sunday with that rain moving in. So let's time that rain. Here we are as of this evening. We're going to continue to see just light rain moving in along the coast and starting to see some showers pop up around the sound. It's really overnight tonight that it's going to pile on. So this is what we're waking up to tomorrow morning. Sunday morning at 8 a.m. here. Widespread rain, pockets of moderate to even heavy rainfall over along the coast. Same thing into the foothills as we head toward the Cascades. And then at this point, we're still going to have some mountain snow that's falling, but as we transition later on in the day, what do you see? That snow kind of disappears. That's when those snow levels are on the rise. That warmer air is moving in. So we're going to say goodbye to snow in the mountains, and it's going to transition to more rain on our mountains. But I also want to point your attention to the lowlands. What do you see here? Lunchtime Sunday, we have this rain shadow that sets up. Basically, the Olympics block the rain, so that keeps these areas dry, really Seattle to about Everett northward. And then also some of our islands as well are going to see more dry weather. Sequim as well is included in that region. And that trend will continue into the evening. This is 5 p.m. Sunday. We're still going to see that heavy rain over the coast, over the Olympic Peninsula, up to the north, and then it kind of swings around down to the south as well. But we have that dry patch right smack dab in Central Sound. And we're continuing to have rain fall over our mountains as those snow levels pick up. That continues into Monday as well. Monday morning, we're seeing it kind of lift up to the north. So our Monday rain totals are going to favor the northern communities, but we will still drop some light showers down into the south, but heaviest rain will be up to the north, and that continues into Monday evening. Here we are Monday evening at 5 p.m. We're still holding on to rain over our northern Cascades. Temperatures for tomorrow, for your Sunday, are going to be in the low to mid 50s, but what's interesting about tomorrow is that we're going to see temperatures actually increase into our evening hours as that warm front moves through. We're going to see wind picking up during this time frame as well. A blustery day is expected on Sunday. It's fairly widespread. We will see highest gusts where we're seeing those highest rain totals, gusts up to about 30 miles per hour, pretty widespread, and that is going to be an all-day event, wind event. Rainfall totals for Sunday and Monday are fairly interesting. We're certainly going to see our highest totals for most northern communities, so especially over along the coast. Places like Quileute looking at 3 inches of rain very likely, and we could even get closer to 4 inches. Up to the north around Whatcom County, we're looking at surpassing an inch of rain. Same thing down around our South Sound communities, we're surpassing an inch of rain, but much lower totals around the Everett area, about 1/3 of an inch expected at best, because that's where we have that rain shadow that sets up. So that's going to keep our rain totals much lower in those areas. As far as past travel is concerned, if you have to do any driving over the mountains this weekend, for tonight, as I showed you, that moisture moves back in overnight. So in the next couple of hours, in the evening is going to be your best shot at driving over for Saturday. Overnight, Saturday night, we're going to keep snow levels around 3,000 feet. We're looking at, like I said, those 4 to 6 inches of new snow expected, favoring our northern Cascades. Then by the time we're waking up Sunday morning, we're already going to be rising our snow levels to about 4,500 feet. So it transitioned to kind of a rain-snow mix. Then into the afternoon and evening on Sunday, we're picking things up even more to about 7,000 feet. That is where it stays on Monday as well. So at that point, that lingering moisture Sunday night into Monday is going to be rain on top of snow, and that's part of the reason we're keeping an eye on those increasing rivers, because we have that rain that's falling and we also have that snow melt that's expected. So we'll keep an eye and decide if we need to extend into Monday because of those lingering showers, but at this point Sunday's our high impact day. I do want to flag for you, look at this Tuesday. As I said, that warm front moves through. It is going to leave behind warmer air. Tuesday and Wednesday, we are getting dangerously close to the 70s. In fact, with Tuesday's highs, I would not be surprised if we see some areas hit that 70-degree threshold in Western Washington. It'll be the first time in just about 6 months. Then into Wednesday, we have yet another disturbance that's moving in. That's going to keep rain in the forecast through the end of this work week. It'll also cool temperatures back down into the low 50s. Don't forget, normal for this time of year is mid 50s. So when we see these upper 60s and potentially 70-degree temperatures on Tuesday and Wednesday, that does look like it could get close to some daily records. We'll keep an eye on that, and we will continue to fine-tune the forecast. But of course, Sunday looks like the day that you definitely should be prepared for. Keep an eye on that significant rain that's coming, that wind, and that rain for the mountains as well.